Hi everyone. I've come to share with you another journal that I've made, and this journal is using a digital kit from ARTYmaze, and it's called Fern and Mushroom. I've made this into a traveller's notebook size. It actually comes in a full-size journal. Traveller's notebooks is my favourite size journal to make, so I always try and make whatever journal I have, that full size journal, I always try and make it into a traveller's notebook, and I have done so far so good, and it's all been successful doing that size from bigger kits. Like I said, it's a traveller's notebook size, so it measures 8 1/4 by 4 1/2. There is one signature, 88 pages front and back, and there's a lot going on. There's pockets, and I've done some collaging inspired by ARTYmaze. I'll obviously show you that when we get there. So I've chosen this designer cardstock, and I kind of inked up around the edges just to kind of dull it down a little bit. Done some layering here. This image is from the kit. It's been sewn, and I just put on the word adventure here. This will be listed in my shop if anyone's interested. So let's go inside. So the inside covers are just plain, and the designer cardstock has been sewn onto white cardstock, so it's nice and thick. This image is from one of the digital pages. Love these mushrooms, so pretty. Right, so this is what I've done. Just done a little bit of collaging with ARTYmaze has got the extras, which is oh no, I've tidied everything away. I was going to show you. You get a couple of sheets of all different mushrooms, and you can fussy cut them out, and you can just pop them onto things, or tags or pockets, or you know, whatever your little heart desires. So I've made a pocket here, and I've done some layering here with music paper, some scraps, the mushrooms here, the word journey, and I didn't have any black thread. Well, I do have black thread, but it is absolutely useless in my sewing machine, so I've done a lot of full stitching. We have, whoops, large tag, which has been coffee dyed and stenciled. I made these tags just using bits of paper, so there's two different types of paper going on this way, and then this image is from the kit, and then this word here says together. And we have a journal card from the kit. That's the same as the front cover, so that's in there, and that's been sewn onto coffee dyed paper. A tag that I made, little envelope from the kit, and these tags aren't this size, but I shrunk them down a little bit, and I'll show you why, because I made these. This image here is it's the right size to cover a CD sleeve, a CD envelope, if I'm not sure if what you actually call them. So that would have been way too big for this size journal, so I shrunk it down, and these were the tags, so they obviously shrunk down as well. We have a doily and a paper bag and some edge punching, and this is the little envelope that I made. So I just made that with just normal copy paper, and I just made the envelope to size. It was easy peasy. I Mod Podged the outside of the envelope so that it's nice and kind of feels like plasticky. That's the image. So like I said, that is actually bigger, and it would fit a CD sleeve. And that's the other side, and obviously that was shrunk down as well. So that pops in there. I just done some inking and some stenciling, and that pops on there. We've got oh, I am way out of frame there. Whoopsie. Let me make sure I'm in frame now. Right, we've got a tab here, and just some plain coffee dyed paper. It's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. Some stamping, and an old letter from the old design shop, which I just use my ruler to tear it around the edges so that it gives that raggedy look. And that just pops on there. And then we have this little piece of ephemera, which is from Tsunami Rose. We've got some squared paper. This is a book page. It's just got some what are these? not quite sure what they are, but they're pretty flowers there. Then some writing about them. And then we have some corn here, some coffee dyed paper, papers from the kit. Here, this was actually inspired by ARTYmaze when she was doing her pockets. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Are they called tatty pockets? I think she called them. So kind of done my little version of it. It's just coffee dyed paper, the full stitching, some book page. This was actually a book page, but when I'd cut it out through my scalloped die cut, there was nothing on the other side, so I used that. The mushroom, just some layering here, and then some of this green eyelash trim. I just thought that kind of looked like grass. The word discover. We have a large tag there, a journaling card here, and a stamped and stenciled tag, and a little tag from the kit. It's been sewn onto coffee dyed paper. We have a doily, some edge punching. This is from the old design shop. Here we just have another letter that's been raggedy edged, and that just pops on there. Some ephemera there from Tsunami Rose, and another journaling card from the kit, sewn onto some coffee dyed paper. Another tab, that's the Stamping Up tab. Sorry, I've got to take a little sip of my tea. Still got a really sore throat. Really don't know what this is, but it's rather annoying. So here we have a corner pocket and some stamping. Again, I've just done some layering here. There's a bit of a doily going on there. The mushrooms, some layering of some scrap pieces, excuse me, and the word cherish. And then we have another tag, another one of these tags that what I'd done was I just cut the tags, used my scrap pieces and glued them on, and then backed these images onto cardstock, and these are backed onto cardstock as well, so they're quite nice thick tags, and that pops in there. We have another stamped tag. We have a journaling card from the kit, and that's one of the smaller tags because I shrunk down the CD images, the CD case images. Paper bag, edge punching. I can feel my voice going that. Oh, that's better. I've drunk so much tea, it's unbelievable. Another book page. Isn't that pretty? Centre of signature. Some more book page. I mean, with this you could actually gesso over that, or you could do some layering yourself and put a photo on and just keep some of it in the background. That's the other side, and some flowers here. Here we have oops, is that caught onto sewing? No. Another French, this is a book page or dictionary page maybe, raggedy edged, and some ephemera here from Tsunami Rose, and Daisy's sorting out all the rest of the stuff that I lost when my hard drive died on me. So I've got some stuff, but I'm still missing a lot of stuff, so she's going to sort that out for me, bless her. Another envelope that I made with this image, all been Mod Podged, and then inside here just we have a journaling card that goes with it. And do you know what, for about 2 days I have had one inky finger, actually 2 inky fingers. I can't get the ink off my fingers. Doesn't matter, I've done loads of washing up, I've washed my hands loads of times. The Distress Oxide, I think that's what it is, maybe it's because it's the Distress Oxide, it's kind of sticking a little bit. Another little collage going on here on a corner tuck, the word beauty, the mushrooms, full stitching, large tag, another one of these tags, again 2 different papers, and they kind of go well together. I think some of that is from the collage collection. I think this is from, I don't know, one of the other collections. It's just in my big box of scraps. And another tag, journal card from the kits, sewn onto coffee dyed paper, another little tag, and isn't that lovely with the ferns, and another tab here. I used one of the pockets and I put it onto a tag that I had left over from something else, so I just made that into a pocket with the tag from the kit, and it's got some green eyelash trim on that because there's a lot of green going on. And this is an envelope from the kit. There's nothing in the envelope, but I've just paper clipped it on here, and then that goes on there like that, and then that's just some French paper from the old design shop. Doilies. Someone had asked me yesterday about the doilies. I did answer them back, but these doilies, I used to get my doilies from an Amazon seller, and I used to buy them in bulk, and they no longer do them in bulk, and what they're charging for like 40 is nearly double what they were charging for 250. So I think they're being sneaky because they're cottoning on to people buying lots of them, so they're giving you less and charging you more. But this seller on eBay, it's a UK seller. I just actually searched on eBay, I think it was 8-inch or 7.5-inch paper doilies, and these came up, and that was 250 for about £4, I think it was. Maybe less, I can't remember. So I thought that was pretty good, and it was free shipping. Did wait over a week for it, but I don't mind. Another tag, another pocket here with some collaging of these mushrooms and music paper and scrap pieces and full stitching, and the word memories. Another journal card, another tag. Yeah, so it's good to try and be precise when you're searching for things, because I found that sometimes it's, you know, keywords are everything when you're searching. So if you're just putting in doilies and you're only coming up with the little ones, then put in the size that you're looking for, and you might actually find the bigger ones if that's what you're looking for. They're all being coffee dyed, and they've got a nice shimmer to them as well. So we have another pocket here with the mushrooms, the word treasure, some music paper, scrap pieces, full stitching, and a large tag. Another one of these tags with the double different paper, and even, do you believe it or not, you wouldn't even think it was two different papers now that I'm looking at it. And a tag, journal card, an envelope, little mini envelope, and then a little tag that was shrunk down, and then that is the back. So that is the journal. It's like I said, I think it's 88 pages. It will be listed in my shop. I will link ARTYmaze below so that you can go over and check out this wonderful kit and all the other kits that she's got. I've actually started another journal that should be finished maybe later on tonight or tomorrow, and then I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to decide. I have to go through all my files and see what I haven't made for ages, use a kit that I haven't used for ages, because sometimes I find I keep using the same kits and mixing them up and doing different things with them, so I want to use something that I haven't used in a while. If you have any questions, just ask, and thanks for watching. Bye.